The gopis could not go to the forest with Krishna and Balaram during the day, but they became very happy to see them when they came back to Vrindavan in the evening playing their flutes. One gopi told her friends, "It is wonderful to see Krishna and Balaram entering the forest, playing their flutes and tending the cows with their friends." Another gopi said, "How lucky is his bamboo flute to enjoy the lips of Krishna all day." The gopis asked, "How is it possible that the flute, which is nothing but a bamboo stick, is always enjoying Krishna's lips?" As soon as they heard Krishna playing his flute, the deer looked at the Lord with great love. Even the wives of the demigods wanted to come when they heard the sound of Krishna's flute. A young gopi told her mother, "My dear mother, the birds are all looking at Krishna playing on his flute. It seems they have forgotten everything else and can only hear his flute." When Krishna blew on his flute, all the animals stopped playing and eating and stood very, very still. The gopis spent each moment always thinking of Krishna. Once Krishna and his friends had left their homes before breakfast and were very hungry. So Krishna sent his friends to beg for some food. The boys went to some Brahman's house nearby where they had cooked a lot of food for a Vedic ceremony. But the Brahmins would not even speak to the boys. So the boys returned to Krishna without any food. Krishna said, "Never mind. Go back and ask those Brahmins' wives for some food. Tell them it's for Balaram and me. They are our great devotees and are always thinking of us. I am sure they will much as you like." The boy said, "Dear mothers, Lord Krishna and Balaram are nearby with their cows. Please give us something to eat. We are very hungry." The Brahmins' wives quickly filled up many pots and baskets with all kinds of nice things to eat. The boys took the whole big feast back to Krishna, their most lovable friend, and sat down together to eat as much as they liked. The wives of the Brahmins wanted to see Krishna. Their husbands and fathers told them not to go. But they went to the forest anyway, where they saw Krishna and Balaram with their cows and friends. They saw Krishna putting on a cloth that glittered like gold. He wore a nice garland of forest flowers, a peacock feather in his hair, a lotus flower in his hand, and clay painted on his face. He looked exactly like a dancer. There were lilies in his ears, and he wore lovely tilak and had a charming smile. With their very own eyes, the wives of the Brahmins saw the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, whom they were always thinking about. They put all their arms around Krishna because they loved him so much. Krishna welcomed them and thanked them for the prasadam. He said, "My dear ladies, please let me know what I can do for you. Because you are all my devotees, everyone will be happy with you. So thank you for your wonderful food. Now you may go home and serve your husbands." The ladies went home and sat with their husbands in the ceremony there. Their husbands realized that they had made a mistake by not giving food to Krishna, Balaram, and all their friends when they had come. One of them said, "All our sacrifices are really meant to please the Supreme Lord.
Because Krishna looks like a small child in the Yadu family, we did not even understand that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But we are very proud of our wives, because they are pure devotees of the Lord. So let us therefore offer our prayers to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna and ask him to forgive us.
Krishna and Balaram watched the cowherd men preparing for a ceremony. Krishna asked,
"My dear father, what is this all about?"
My dear boy, our family does this every year. Because we need water so much, we must show thanks to Indra for sending us the clouds to pour down enough rain to grow the vegetables.
But Krishna asked his father to stop the sacrifice.
"There is no need for this. Please begin a special ceremony to worship the local Brahmins and Govardhan hill, and let us have nothing to do with Indra. Make very nice food like dal, halava, pakora, puri, sweet rice, sweet balls, sandesh, rasagula, and laddu. Ask the Brahmins to chant Vedic hymns and offer grains into the fire. Then decorate all the cows and feed them well. After feeding grass to the cows, the ceremony known as Govardhan Puja may begin. This ceremony will very much satisfy me."
Everyone in Vrindavan came with their decorated cows. After feeding them, they went around Govardhan Hill, keeping the cows in front. When Lord Indra saw that his sacrifice was stopped by Krishna, he became very angry. Indra called for the terrible Samvartaka clouds. There was constant thunder and lightning, severe winds and rain. Every man and animal in Vrindavan was shaking with cold and went to Krishna to take shelter. Then little Krishna picked up Govardhan Hill with one hand, exactly as a child picks up a mushroom from the ground. He looked at all his devotees and said,
"My dear brothers, my dear father, my dear friends, now come under the umbrella of Govardhan Hill, which I have just lifted. Do not be afraid that the hill will fall from my hand."
Everyone and their animals stayed there for 1 week without feeling hungry or thirsty. They were simply amazed to see how Krishna held up the mountain with his little finger of his left hand. Seeing the wonderful power of Krishna, Indra, the king of heaven, called for all the clouds and asked them to stop. Indra, the king of heaven, understood now that he had behaved very badly and slowly came to Lord Krishna to say he was sorry.
My dear Lord, I was so proud that I thought you were taking my share of the offerings away. Now, by your grace, I understand that you are the Supreme Lord. Therefore, my Lord, please forgive me and bless me so that I do not act so foolishly again.
Lord Krishna smiled and said,
"My dear Indra, I have stopped your sacrifice only to show you that I am always your master. You should always remember that everything you have is coming from me. Everyone should always remember that I am the Supreme Lord."
After this, King Indra, the demigods, and the Surabhi cows worshipped Lord Krishna. They bathed him with Ganges water and milk from the Surabhi cows, which could give anything anyone wished for. Everyone sang and danced, and the demigods poured showers of flowers from the sky. And so King Indra went back to his heavenly kingdom along with other demigods. All the people of Vrindavan used to talk about the wonderful times they had with Krishna. One said,
My dear friends, how is it possible that such an amazing boy would come to live with us in Vrindavan? Just imagine. He is now only 7 years old, but he lifted Govardhan hill in one hand and held it up just like the king of elephants holds a lotus flower. When he was a very small baby and could not even see properly, he killed the great demon Putana. While sucking her milk, he also sucked out her life air. And when he was only 3 months old, he slept underneath a hand cart, and by kicking his small feet, the cart broke apart and fell to pieces. And when he was only 1 year old, he was carried away by the whirlwind demon called Trinavarta. Krishna was carried high, high up in the sky. He hung on the demon's neck and forced him to fall from the sky and die. And once his mother, angry that he stole butter, tied him to a wooden mortar. The child pushed it towards a pair of Yamala Arjun trees and they fell. And once he was playing with Balaram and the cows in the forests when a demon named Bakasura appeared. Krishna at once broke the demon's beaks apart. Then the calf demon Vatsasura tried to kill Krishna, but Krishna took that demon and threw him into a tree. Another time, Krishna and Balaram went to the Talaban forest, where the Dhenukasura demon and all his demonic donkey friends attacked them. Krishna and Balaram caught their back legs and threw them all into palm trees and killed them. And when Pralambasura demon pretended to be a cowherd boy, Krishna and Balaram finished him off. Then Krishna saved his friends and all the cows from the terrible forest fire and punished the Kaliya serpent in the lake by making him leave the Yamuna river.
All the cowherd men listened nicely and became happy hearing the wonderful stories about Krishna. They said,
Let Krishna, who is so kind and beautiful, take care of us. May we always live peacefully under the protection of wonderful Krishna.
On Ekadasi, Maharaj Nanda didn't eat for the whole day. Early the next morning, he went to take bath in the Yamuna river. When he went deep into the water, he was caught and taken by one of the servants of Varuna Dev, the king of the sea. Varuna was angry because Nanda Maharaj took his bath there at the wrong time. Nanda Maharaj's friends called loudly for Krishna and Balaram to come help. So Krishna and Balaram quickly went to the home of Varuna. Varuna welcomed them with great respect and said,
I am very sorry. Please forgive me and my servants. My dear Lord Krishna, Govinda, here is your father. Please take him back.
And so they went back with Nanda Maharaj safely. On a nice full moon night in the fall, Krishna decorated himself with lovely flowers like the malaka, which smells so nice. The full moon rose in the east, making the sky look reddish. The air was cool, and the trees were full of blossoming flowers. Then Krishna called the gopis by playing on his flute, and they rushed there to find him, with their earrings swinging back and forth. When all the gopis found him, Krishna teased them. He said,
O ladies of Vrindavan, I am very happy you have come, because you are all very dear to me. What can I do for you? Why have you come so late at night?
The gopis had come to be with Krishna and to dance with him. They smiled. Krishna said,
You know it's late at night and so very dark. You will be safer in your homes. Your families must be worried about you. You should hurry back home at once.
When the gopis heard this, they became upset because they did not want to go home. They looked around at the beautiful forest and the bright shining moon. Krishna said,
I know you love me very much, and you came here when you heard me playing my flute. But you should all be good girls and go back home to your husbands, your mothers and fathers, and take care of your children.
Finally they spoke.
Krishna, do not be so mean to ask us again and again to go home. We love you so much, and you promised us we would have you as our husband.
The Lord smiled and hugged them. Then they walked slowly through the forests of Vrindavan together, singing. The gopis felt very proud that they had so much love and attention from their wonderful Krishna. But all of a sudden, he disappeared. When Krishna suddenly hid from the gopis, they looked everywhere for him. The gopis began to ask the trees and flowers,
Dear banyan tree, have you seen the son of Maharaj Nanda passing this way, laughing and playing on his flute? He stole our hearts and went away. If you have seen him, please tell us which way he went. Dear Ashok tree, Naga flower and Champaka flower trees, have you seen the younger brother of Balaram pass this way? He went away because of our pride. Dear Tulsi, Lord Krishna loves you very much because your leaves are always at his lotus feet. Dear Malika and jasmine flowers, all of you must have been touched by Krishna while he was passing this way after leaving us. Oh mango, jackfruit and pear trees, oh blackberry and bale trees, oh kadamba trees, you're all so lucky to be living near the Yamuna River, since Krishna must have come this way. Please let us know which way he went.
They looked everywhere. They started to play like Krishna. One gopi became a hand cart, and another kicked her legs as Krishna did to break the cart. One gopi became Krishna lying on the ground, and another became the Trinarvata demon and carried small Krishna into the sky. One gopi played on a flute. One gopi raised her hand, covered with a cloth, just like Govardhan hill. One gopi put her feet on the head of another and said, You rascal Kalia, I shall punish you very badly. You must leave this place. I have come to this earth to punish all kinds of demons. Another gopi said,
Just see, the forest fire is coming to swallow us. Please close your eyes, and I shall save you.
All they could think about was Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Then they looked at the ground, and one of them said,
Oh, here are Krishna's footprints. All the marks, such as the flag, lotus flower, trident, and thunderbolt, are here.
They followed them and finally saw another set of footprints beside them. One said,
Dear friends, just see. These are the footprints of Radharani. She is a special gopi who served Krishna with much more love than we did. So he has left us to be with her. Now just see how Krishna must have sat over here with Radharani to put flowers in her hair.
Then they saw that Krishna had left her also and was now hiding from her. When they saw that Radharani was left all alone, they became sorry. Then the gopis saw her, and together they all went into the forest until it got darker. They stood by the Yamuna river, praying for Krishna to come back. They simply chanted, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then suddenly, there he was, standing before them. Lord Krishna suddenly came out of hiding and stood with the gopis. Indeed, he looked very beautiful. Sitting on the seat with the gopis, Krishna became even more beautiful. He said,
Sometimes I hide from you, but do not think I was away from you. I was very near and watching you. Please don't be disturbed. I left you alone in order to increase your love and longing for me. I am now very pleased with all of you.
And so Krishna began to dance hand in hand with the gopis of Vrindavan, the happiest and most beautiful girls in the three worlds. He expanded himself into so many Krishnas, and then he put his hands on the shoulders of each gopi on both sides of him. He danced with every one of them, though each one thought only she was dancing with Krishna. Above in the sky, there were many demigods flying in airplanes, as they had come to see that wonderful dance. The Gandharvas and Kinnaras started singing and showering flowers on the dancers. As the gopis and Krishna danced together, such nice music was heard from the tinkling of their ankle bells and bangles. Krishna looked like a bright jewel in the middle of a golden necklace. To make them happy, Krishna clapped his hands in time with their singing. When they became a little tired, both the gopis and Krishna went into the Yamuna river. The gopis splashed water on Krishna. They smiled and joked. After their cooling bath, they came out and walked slowly on the side of the Yamuna river. A nice breeze blew, and they could see all kinds of flowers coming from the land and from the water. Krishna spoke sweetly and enjoyed being with the gopis in the soft moonlight autumn. After the Rasa Dance finished, just an hour or two before sunrise, Krishna said,
It is time to leave now.
They did not want to go, but they obeyed him and went back home. Krishna had made them really very happy by becoming their husband.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.